I'm way better off by myself. You would tell me that you love me every time you needed help, and it's not that I didn't feel the same thing that you felt. It was over for the moment, that's how you would feel again. Oh girl, broke your heart. I saw it from the start.
Okay, good morning guys. Welcome back to episode 16 of the bulking series. It is currently Thursday, October 12th. It's like 8:30 in the morning. Yeah, we're getting ready for the day. So obviously the bulk must continue. We've got a lot of food to eat today. We're gonna be heading to the gym in a while. And yeah, we've just got a fun day planned ahead of us. So I hope you guys are excited for the video. Yeah, let's get into it. Everybody say hello to Bo in the comments. Alrighty guys, so before I like to start eating in the mornings, a recent routine I've been doing is I'll get a glass of water with a solid pinch of like a high quality sea salt. Sea salt will have like some minerals in it, trace minerals like potassium, magnesium, that type of thing, and it like helps hydrate you. I'll also get just a straight up magnesium. This is like a very high quality magnesium. This one is from Trace Minerals. I'm not sponsored by them. It's good stuff. It tastes kind of gross, but this is like my kind of morning superpower. Really makes you feel good, especially if you guys struggle with anxiety. Magnesium is key, and then also just for performance in the gym, this little glass of water goes a long way. So I'm just gonna chug this down. Get all that salt at the bottom. Cheers. So, breakfast today, I'm gonna do some oatmeal, just something small to line my stomach. I feel like when I have a small meal really early in the morning, it's better for my appetite than just waiting like an hour or two until I'm hungry. Usually forcing that first meal, even if it's just like a few hundred calories, will set up my metabolism and keep me hungrier the rest of the day. So I'm gonna do 60 grams of oats. Each one of these little scoops is 15 grams. So I'm gonna do 4 of them. I'll just make sure that I level off the top of that spoon every time, and that's 60 grams. I'm also gonna do some cinnamon in here, a good amount of that. Fun fact, cinnamon actually improves your insulin sensitivity. And we're gonna do a little bit of salt. If you guys don't put salt in your oatmeal, trust me, you're missing out. It enhances the flavor. It's not gonna taste weird. Just don't use too much. Almond milk. Pop that in the microwave, and then I'm gonna do that for 2 minutes on high. Now, me personally, I have a sweet tooth, so I gotta sweeten my oats with something, honey, maple syrup, or dark brown sugar. That's what I'm gonna use today, so yeah. So I'm gonna take some brown sugar, throw that on the oats, like that, and some more almond milk, because I don't want my oats to be too thick. Mix that up, and that's our breakfast. That's our little bowl of oats. Something like 250, 300 calories in there. Now there isn't a ton of protein in this meal, and I did just wake up from like a 8 or 10 hour fast, quote unquote, because I was asleep. So I haven't had protein in a long time, and I need to feed my muscles with that protein. So I'm gonna do 1 scoop of Gorilla Mind protein with this meal as well. This is a brand new flavor, pumpkin spice. I'm gonna throw some details up on the screen. I believe this is dropping on Monday, October 16th. Absolutely delicious flavor. Like, this is crazy. It literally tastes like a pumpkin spice latte from Starbucks. Now, I would be lying if I told you guys I hadn't tried this flavor already. I tried this the second it came in, but I can definitely guarantee you guys this is unlike any protein you've ever had. I mean, it literally smells like eggnog, like when you guys buy Christmas eggnog around, you know, the holiday season, and it's got that kind of like nutmeggy, cinnamony, spicy smell to it. It's insane. Blends super easy. Delicious. So oats, protein, that's breakfast. So we're just taking this girl on a walk right now. Now I want to give you guys a extremely useful, just overall beneficial tip for bulking, and I want you to actually do this. After your meals, okay, almost every single meal except for the last meal of the day, because it can mess with your sleep. After every single meal, I want you to go on a brisk walk for just 10 minutes. Doesn't have to be a long walk, literally just like a 10-minute walk after every single meal you do. And what this does is it kind of speeds up your digestion. So like as you're walking, you're kind of moving that food through your system. system. It also better increases nutrient partitioning from the meal, so your body can allocate those nutrients better. It even helps with your insulin sensitivity, so it doesn't give you that like energy crash. I swear to you, when I started doing these like intentional walks after the meals, I just started getting hungrier so much sooner. Everything just got better. If there's one thing I love, it's a good cup of coffee. This morning I went for a extra strong long black.
What do you mean by that?
That is gonna be my caffeine for the morning. Caffeine actually has a ton of benefits beyond just giving you energy, especially black coffee. So if you guys only usually drink like energy drinks or pre-workout, consider drinking some coffee. It's like really good for you. Outdoor adventures, part 2. This time, my dog's at home. We're gonna be going to the gym in like an hour. I wanna get one more meal in before I leave. So I'm gonna go grab some groceries. I'm like pretty much cleared out on everything right now. So I will show you guys some of the essentials that I use for my weekly bulking meals. Also peep the anabolic grocery fit. So we're here at my favorite place on planet Earth, getting some groceries. Right now I'm grabbing some frozen fruit, mango. This is like my favorite fruit for smoothies. I always try to get the cheapest options when it comes to groceries. Like I'm always just trying to save an extra $1 because especially when you're bulking, like a week's worth of food turns into a month's worth of food and it just adds up a lot. These are unbelievably good. One packet of these has like 600 calories, $3, not bad. Of course, I'm gonna get some beef. They do not have normal beef mince that's like ground up, so I have to buy literal individual meatballs just to get that higher higher fat percent beef, because I like my beef like 15% fat. Also, no caffeine Coca-Cola, because I love drinking soda with my meals, and late at night I don't want the caffeine in like diet soda to impact my sleep quality negatively. Any caffeine like 6 to 8 hours before bed has been shown to diminish your sleep quality, so make sure you guys get the no caffeine soda. That is pretty much it, so let's check out.
1 hour later.
Alrighty guys, so this is what we got for 21 bucks. Not terrible, not the greatest. So for protein, 2 packets of these pork sausages. I got a packet of these chicken goujons, which are basically just chicken tenders. Bunch of beef. This is 700 grams, so almost a kilogram of beef. And then I got some cookies, biscuits, easy calories, and then 2 bags of frozen fruit. Obviously not a complete grocery haul, but touching on all the essentials, it's a nice little top-up trip. You know, I always like to stay stocked up with stuff and be prepared. Meal 2. Alrighty, so like I said guys, we have meal 2 here, sausages, and I'm gonna do some sriracha with these in a little bowl. If you guys don't have sriracha, it is one of the best sauces in the game, especially for bodybuilding, like putting this on chicken and rice, beef and rice. I literally do this on almost any protein I have. It's spicy, pretty low calorie, so definitely a fan. And yeah guys, this is about 700 calories, 40 grams of protein. We're just gonna kill this. This is probably gonna be the pre-workout meal. I might have a few other small snacks after this, but yeah, this is meal 2. Let's dig in. This isn't gonna work for the gym. Let's fix that. That's better. Nice. Quick little plug, you guys. Other than these freaking Young LA Delt tanks, whatever the hell you call these, compression shirts, being sick, these new joggers, bro, these just dropped a couple of days ago, you guys. By far my favorite jogger Young LA has ever released. They're called the Anthem joggers. Oh my God, you guys. Definitely grab a pair. Best joggers Young LA has ever made. Of course, code Lee will save you guys 15% off if you ever grab anything. Best way to support my content is when you guys use code Lee. I'll put a link in the description. Whoa. Guys, check this out. First ever Gorilla pre-workout I've seen. The powder is like almost black. New flavor. I'm not really supposed to be showing you guys this, but I think it's fine. Blackberry lemonade. This is unreleased, coming soon, but I'm about to try this out. This is in Gorilla Mode Nitric. This is the non-stim pre-workout, so it has no caffeine or anything. It just gives you a pump. Yeah, this powder looks like ash. shaking that up. I'm also gonna add some straight up beta alanine to my pre-workout. I really like the tingly feeling you get from pre-workout, and most of the Gorilla Pre's don't have beta alanine in it automatically, so I like to add my own. Gives you that kind of like mental stimulus. You feel like you're taking something. Now we're ready. All right guys, cheers. Blackberry lemonade. I'll tell you guys what I think of this flavor. I'm excited. Oh wow. Oh, it's very subtle. Very, very subtle. It's good. It's just a very small hint of berry, and it's got like a sour lemony thing going on too. Very modest taste, but I really like that, like mixed with some ice and stuff. Really good. No idea when this drops, but keep on the lookout for that. Quick spray of this good shit right here. This is a clone of a really fancy fragrance called like Baccarat 540 or some random brand. I can't remember, but For Him Red Edition by Zara. Y'all, crazy. Nice little afternoon gym session today. It is currently 10 minutes past 2. So back in biceps on the menu today. Primary focus on those biceps because I'm trying to bring up my arms this off season. Back is of course also a slightly lagging muscle group for me. So I actually enjoy back in biceps days. It's like a chance to improve on a weak muscle group. Training like a strong muscle group that I have, sometimes I feel guilty. I'm like, I should really be working on the muscle groups that kind of suck. Yeah, this is a chance to better ourselves, improve our physique. Let's get it going. 2 more things to keep in mind. 1, I'm super hydrated right now. I had, that little bit of sea salt throughout my morning. I had some magnesium. I was drinking water. On top of that, I've had adequate food. I've had good protein, good carbohydrates. So I have quality fuel moving through my body that's gonna help fuel this workout session. I'm not going in here dehydrated without proper nutrition. So I'm like ready to go. I feel as though I'm capable of outputting a lot of good work once I get to the gym. And that's important. You guys wanna be setting yourselves up for success. Make sure you're ready when you get to the gym. All right guys, just pulled up to the gym. Back is on the menu like I said. So we're just gonna get started with some pull-ups, get warm. It's gonna be a fun back day, so let's go. All right guys, so first exercise down. As you can see, wanted to devote like that first fresh exercise full of energy I did in the gym today to pull-ups, because that's the most important exercise for me right now based on bringing up my weak points, which are my lats. If for example I wanted to make my back thicker, I would have started with like a rowing movement, but because my thickness is doing a little bit better, I wanted to start with a pull-up. Now of course I'm gonna alternate. I don't want to do 2 pull-down variations or pull-up variations in a row. So now we're gonna go to a row, and I like to bounce back and forth between a lat movement, a thickness movement, and just go like that. So the logic on the barbell rows is basically I'm hinging at my hips, so I'm treating my hips as like a literal hinge, and then I'm keeping my back like perfectly straight the entire time. I'm not like wobbling up and down. The back should stay the same, and you're literally just using your arms to totally isolate your back during the movement. Rows like do a lot of work for the thickness of your back, but they're also gonna build up like your traps and the thickness of like your upper back too. So they're a really important exercise to include in your routine. If you can do like heavy rows with good form, you're gonna have a decent back. So absolutely love rows on my back days. So second exercise we're doing right now is lat pullovers. These are super good for actually like building up the lat on its own and really isolating the muscle. So in certain movements with your back, the lat might not be the first muscle to fatigue. So it can be sometimes hard to grow your lats if other stuff fails, like your forearms, before your back does. So I really like an isolation movement like these for the back. These are also super good to warm up with, but I just wanted to start with some pull-ups. But I sometimes will warm up with these just to get that mind to muscle connection right with my lats, get some blood in there. Yeah, I love this exercise.
It's all your fault. You thought I'd fall apart. I saw it from the start. I won't let you break my heart. It's so what? I don't care if you cut my
Now at this point in the workout, I'm feeling like I can handle one more kind of pull down variation. So we're gonna do a different grip of a pull down. Before, when I did pull-ups, my wrists were pronated, so they were facing the front. Now when I do a pull down, I don't wanna do the same wrist angle. I wanna at least switch up the angle of my wrist. That's gonna give your back a slightly different stimulus, and it'll help you do a little bit of a different movement, work some different muscles, and not just essentially mimic the exact same motor pathway and not really gain anything extra out of the next exercise. So the weight I'm working with right now on pull downs is a little bit heavy. I'm in that kind of 8 to 10 rep range. Around rep 10, the reps are getting a little bit sloppy, but that's okay. I'm trying to progressively overload my strength on these. So even if the reps aren't amazing towards the end of the set, I'm still overloading my central nervous system, getting my body used to that new heavier weight. And that's gonna help me eventually move to higher reps with better form at this exact weight. And that's gonna be a form of progressive overload. And as you guys know, if you've been subscribed to me for more than a few weeks, progressive overload is absolutely key on your bulks. It's the #1 thing that's gonna drive gaining muscle, is gonna be getting stronger. More reps, more weight, getting stronger. All right guys, at this point, my back is pretty fried. I think we've done either 4 or 5 exercises. I'm pretty sure 5 for the back. And at this stage, I feel like if I did another exercise, I wouldn't get that much out of it. So I'm just gonna call it there. I'm very happy with the volume that I've already put towards my back. Now I wanna prioritize that last little bit of energy I have and do some bicep work, try to grow these arms. So yeah, let's do some biceps. You guys can definitely notice that when I'm doing curls, I have some pretty long arms, and that can make it a lot harder to like fill out the muscle in your actual biceps and triceps. So for me, I feel like I have to work almost twice as hard to get my arms looking bigger. So I really want to emphasize heavy curls, heavy tricep pushdowns, just lots of volume, getting really strong with my arms, this bulk, because if you can get like jacked arms as a tall guy, it's a huge flex, and they also just look sick. Another great lift has been completed. It is time to hibernate and eat. I'm exhausted. All right, guys, so we have returned from the gym. I'm super tired right now. I don't know what happened. I've pretty much worked out like twice in the last 24 hours because I went to the gym really late yesterday and then early today. So yeah, I'm just like, energy has been completely sapped out of my body and I feel like super lethargic right now. So I gotta snap out of it. But yeah, I'm gonna cook meal 3 right now. Post-workout meal is gonna be just beef, rice, honey, sriracha, and some Coke Zero. I've already got some pre-cooked rice from earlier. That's gonna just get heated up. So all I gotta do is cook my beef and wash a pot. Alrighty guys, so post-workout meal, we got beef and rice. This is about 200 grams of 15% fat beef and then some basmati white rice. I have sriracha to go on top of this. I'm just gonna squeeze like a bunch of this stuff on top, makes it taste good. And then of course, I always do honey. You guys already know. If you guys haven't tried honey with your beef and rice or your chicken and rice, it's actually really good. And it even adds in some extra calories if you guys are bulking. So I'll just do a big squirt of that over the top. That's the beef and rice. I got my Coke Zero here, because what would a meal be without some diet soda? This of course has 0 caffeine, so it's not gonna mess with my sleep. Putting that in the shaker cup with some ice. And this is a delicious post-workout meal. One of my favorite things about doing a slightly higher fatty, or a slightly oh my God guys, I'm so tired I can't speak. Fattier beef, a slightly higher fat percentage beef, it just tastes better. When you guys use like a leaner beef, it tends to get drier more quickly, but a fattier beef just has more moisture in it and it just gets a little crispier. It just tastes better. So if you guys are using lean beef and it's hard to eat, consider buying a higher fat percentage and it might be better. Same with chicken too. You guys can do stuff like chicken thighs instead of a chicken breast, etc. Just making a higher fat alternative to your protein will sometimes make it easier to eat. But yeah, I'm gonna take this meal down. Yeah, I'll check in with you guys soon. Guys, I finished my meal. I'm so freaking cold in my house right now. I don't know what it is. So I'm literally wearing like a jacket and I made some hot tea just to get warm. What's happening? This is my baby, guys. My baby sister. Throw this frisbee about 100 times a day to keep this dog happy. Oh, that's a lot better. All right guys, your boy is getting tired. It is time for me to head to bed. Thank you all for watching. Episode 16 in the series is complete. Stay tuned for episode 17 coming very soon. I love you guys. Make sure to keep running up code Lee at Young Elaine Gorilla Mind checkout. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.